Thanks for coming back for another tool video. I'm out here in the shop again today and wanted to show you this saw I made. And I call it a gent saw, or just a little trim saw. And I didn't make the blade. Actually, the blade came from an old Diston D series, I believe it was. Full-size saw. I think it was a 24-inch saw, something like that. Crosscut saw. And I have a number of hand saws. This particular model wasn't a real collectible one. I do have some choicer distance saws that are collectible, but this one here that I modified isn't one of those. But what I needed was a skew back panel saw. I wanted a 20-inch skew back panel saw, and they're very, very hard to find. And so I kind of gave up looking and decided to make one. So I took like I said, a D series saw, and I cut the tip off, and then I skewed the plate on it. I skewed the plate on the other saw, which I may show you in another video in the future. But I didn't want to throw this piece away. I like to repurpose everything. So I thought, you know, that little piece, that 6-inch piece I cut off, or maybe it was more than that. Maybe not, actually, because I skewed it, like I said. So the tang portion was probably in that area where I made the skew. But so what I did was I took the blade and shaped it a little bit for the tang. The tang probably, well, it comes up to right here. And I can tell that because although I kind of made it to try and look like it's full tang, it's not full tang. And so the tang stops here, and then I just have a piece of filler material in here, just a piece of scrap I had that was the same thickness, and I put that in there with the pin, and then and then I put a bolt and split nut in it through a hole I bored in the tang to secure it in there, and then I probably filled it just with epoxy. That's probably what that fill is. And then I had a piece of scrap brass that I slotted and fit that over the blade to give it a little more rigidity, because that tang was pretty skinny right here, and it would flex quite a bit without that. I said it's a gent saw. It's a trim saw. It's not made for anything really heavy. Just you know, you cut tenons with it or whatever. But yeah, I just and then the handle's made out of walnut. Piece of walnut I had laying around that I used for the handle. Yeah, I kind of like this. It's a nice little handy size saw to have. I have used it a number of times, and it works really well. And of course, with having such a short blade, it's very easy to resharpen and set the teeth on. If you like this, if you like my tool videos, check out more. I'm going to be putting links in the description for other tool videos. I've just started a playlist, and I'm going to have a playlist for tools. I have a playlist for my camping gear that I've made, and there's a whole string of other videos in the future to come on other things that I've made. But yeah, I appreciate you watching these videos, and we'll see you in the next one.